Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 24 Stevenage Korea mode. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I hope you guys are going to have an incredible countdown and also a New Year holiday. Of course, let's start this video with a thank you video or thank you speech. Even though I made one last in the last video, but I just want to say thank you, a big thank you to every single one of you guys who has been watching my channel throughout 2023. I know I'm not the most consistent or the most famous career mode player or YouTuber out there. I only play it just for fun, just try to create my own little community. And right now I have more than 760 subscribers because you guys, has been supporting me and watching my videos. I mean, that part just kind of means a lot to me. Never would I imagine to reach at least 500 subscribers. I remember before the EA Sports FC video first came out with the Arsenal career mode, I believe I was only like 300 or 400 subscribers, but yeah, I think after the Arsenal career mode, everything my channel just kind of blew up in a little bit, and right now I'm just here, very happy, and continue to make gameplay for you guys. I know it's not perfect so far in this series, but I know Stevenage is certainly a club that is not very renowned to a lot of people, but I'm sure a lot of you guys might still be watching the first episode till now, and you guys might, of course, learn about this team altogether. So yeah, big thank you to all of you guys, and hopefully in 2024, I'll be keep making these videos. I know I might get a little bit more busy than usual, but hopefully I'm still able to make career mode video to you guys. Hopefully a little bit more varieties to that, maybe different games. That's what I hope, but at the end of the day, I don't think it might not happen. Really depends, to be honest. So, New Year's Eve episode. Again, we started off nicely. Actually, we won 1-0 against Nottingham Forest. Is it Nottingham Forest? And right now, traveling back at home against Chelsea. And by the way, January transfer window is here, which means it's time to make some changes in the squad. I feel like our squad, it's all right at the moment. We have roughly around 20 to 25 million to work with. And even though I feel like I can't really think of a position to improve right now, but I still feel like I gotta use that money on something else. So second game, well, actually before that, we actually received an offer for Yates, Toby Yates. But unfortunately, couldn't sell him for 7.5 million. I'm okay letting him leave, to be honest. He had quite a lot of bright moments for us. I mean, unfortunately, he fell into the category where he is the third choice central attacking midfielder, and our central attacking midfielder area is relatively quite healthy a lot of times. So at the end of the day, we don't quite need his service. I mean, we have Paul Vanner, we have Jack Hyde. Both of them have been amazing for us every time when they play. That's why Toby Yates could be a surplus for us, but I'm not keen to sell him at the moment unless the right offer comes, unless the right price it's here. So against Chelsea right here, we were down by 3-0. All of a sudden, we are 3-2. We came back in a way, and right now here comes Toby Yates, finds one in the middle, and Arthur Bruce is right there in the right time to tucks it in, and we have equalized 3-3. What a game. What a way to start this January transfer window off with an amazing comeback. I know we didn't win this game or anything, but the fact that we were 3-0 down and we have the energy, we have the ability to have a comeback. Not just that, in the 84th minute, here comes Arthur Bruce finding a pass to Samuel Hayes. Unfortunately, he should put a little bit more power behind that. Easily, we could have probably scored the fourth goal right there and find a winner. But unfortunately, because we already have Archie Fletcher down injured with a 3-month injury, and right now Jason Van Duven with a 3-month injury as well. So technically right now, I only have two two strikers at the moment. That's why we are looking elsewhere. The first player I've been thinking of is actually Ellen Obando. I think he's a pretty good player in real life, and also based on the stats, he has I think 83 or 84 potential. This is something I want to work with. And another player I've been actually thinking about is actually signing Daniel Hauer Fernandez, to be our backup goalkeeper. I still want to have a backup goalkeeper, but after I signed him for a relatively very cheap price, I thought I signed him for a relatively cheap price, and turns out he is a player that's going to be coming in the next summer instead of this January, which kind of sucks at the end of the day because I don't need to sign him then, isn't it? I mean, I can just do that in the summer transfer window, which force us to make two signings or two promotion. One is Oliver Foster, 61 rated, showing great an exciting prospect, and Jansen Andrews. Look at this guy, has the potential to be special, and I don't know how many players we have in the squad so far with the tag has the potential to be special. And he is 63 rated, 17-year-old. Yeah, I think it was just a prompt decision, a prompt background check. Not background check. What I'm talking about. It's just unfortunate circumstances. We have to call him up, and he has to be the third striker in the team, despite being a center forward. We received an offer, actually both offers, for Reece Armstrong and also Chris Humphrey. But I think at this point, I just kind of got a little bit annoyed with the fact that how many offers we have received from them, which means that I'll be blocking the transfer. I don't think I'll be selling or loaning any of them. I think both of them still going to play a big part of this year's team as well, despite the rating might be a little bit lower than what I thought it would be, but that's fine. 5 minutes in, we were playing against Sheffield Wednesday in the the FA Cup. Again, round 3, the start of the FA Cup campaign. Let's start again. Let's try to do better this time compared to last season, even though I forgot what we did or how we got in the last season. We scored the first goal, Samuel Hayes, and later on Jansen Andrews have scored in his debut. First goal for the club. Look at how freaking muscular he is. I mean, I think this is another EA thing. I think a lot of players that we called up, or the youth academy players that we called up, the majority of them turns out to be bulky, very physical compared to a couple of seasons ago. Pretty much every youth academy players do have spaghetti arms, and we don't have that anymore. Instead, right now we have like a bulky version of it, and we won against Sheffield Wednesday, of course, thanks to the goal from Samuel Hayes, Jansen Andrews, and also Lockhart. And right now, moving on to I believe this is the 4th game of today's episode, I believe so. And right now, we're playing in the first leg of the Carabao Cup against Nottingham Forest. I mean, dream comes true, isn't it? I mean, I have been waiting for a much easier draw, and honestly, if I'm being honest, in this year Carabao Cup, we have been getting relatively generous, generous draw. I think 3 of them. Was that 3 of them? I think 3 of them so far has been in the championship or lower league level. We have West Ham, beat them 4-2, and right now Nottingham Forest could have been drawn against Chelsea or Liverpool, but we're not that anymore. So right now we just kind of Manchester United last season, where they get really easy draw. And right now, 74 minutes in, game is 1-1. Paul Vanner 1-1 with the goalkeeper. Just one quick counter attack to make a whole new fortune, make a new difference right here. We are 2-1 up, and seems like the game is going into our direction right now. But again, it's an aggregate score. It's it's 2 tight game. We just have to score as many goals as possible. And guess what? Jansen Andrews making another goal. Back-to-back goals for him. I mean, both of them were just cup games, but the fact that this goal shows how much quality he has in him. Yes, he might be 63 rated. He might not be as good as Jason Van Duven, but the fact that he is able to pull out that kind of a cannon at the back of his foot shows how good of a player he can be. What a chip right there. I mean, just perfect chip to the point where it went past the goalkeeper and also the 2 defenders as well. 85th minutes in, again, after scoring the second goal, we were just non-stop. back to back to back goals to end the game right there. Arthur Bruce with an amazing finish to the point where the goalkeeper didn't even do the slightest thing to that goal, and we are 4-1, which means in the second leg, we just can't lose more than 3 goals. That's pretty much it. But the probability of achieving that is pretty much very, very slim. Am I right? So West Ham again away. I've been quite fed up, to be honest. Quite fed up playing against West Ham, and especially in the North West London Stadium. I forgot the stadium's name for West Ham. But I think their camera angle just a little bit slightly lower and slightly wider, if you guys agree with me. And quickly, 15 minutes in, the game is 1-1. Paul Venner scoring the equalizer, but unfortunately later on today, the defense is just nowhere near as good as before. Just like that, Cunha have scored his second goal literally 3 minutes after we have scored an equalizer. But West Ham just keep on coming at us, and it's kind of a vengeance from them from actually losing out in the Carabao Cup to us. Later on, we have another defensive disaster at the back there. Elijah Spencer allowing Kudos to make a turn. Later on, Kudos scoring another one as well. I believe this is his second goal today's game. 4-1 already, and we already pretty much know, like, this game is pretty much a no anymore, and I just kind of gave up at this moment. Kudos, I don't know if this is not Kudos, but another player score makes a 5-1, and game over. It's pretty much game over after conceding the third goal, and later on, it's all about the consolation goal. Feels like a friendly right now. 73 minutes in, skipping past the defender, and Paul Venner scoring a consolation goal. Doesn't mean anything, if I'm being honest. The game is already all set and done in the first half, I believe. So, final game is 5-2. Not a great way to end an episode of season 20, or it's not a great way to end the episode in 2023. But I'm sure the next episode will be on January 2nd, 2024. So it's going to be a break right now, but certainly right now, sitting at 11th. I'm still okay with the result, by the way. 8 wins, 4 draws, and 9 losses, and we're halfway through the season. And we are semi-finalists so far in the Carabao Cup, and FA Cup is still intact. And Premier League, we are still in the competition. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a nice one for 2023. Make sure to celebrate with your loved ones before the year end. And I'll see you guys in 2024, and I'll see you guys in a bit.